We back. Okay, I always had to switch these screens. Hold on. OBS on this side, YouTube on this side, because the camera's on that side. OBS over here. A lot easier. Turn off that, and then bring this up. And then we'll do that, and then exit out of that, and okay, now we can go back in. What's up? Mayo is disgusting. Get the hell out of here, dude. You don't know what you're talking about. You're drunk. There's nothing wrong with me. Did I accidentally mute the music? No, I didn't. It's just taking forever to go to the next song. What's up, my dudes? Fix that. There we go. No, for once, sport is correct. Wait, what did sport say? Mayo on burgers is a must, and yeah, sport is right on this one. Fries, not a must, but mayo in a burger, definitely delicious. How do you hate mayo? Mayo goes with everything. Ketchup doesn't go with everything, but it goes with a lot of things. But mayo goes with literally everything. Everything. Good old 80-20 burger. What's wrong? You people, I just don't, and I do mean you people. I said, I mean, I'm joking. This music's too loud. It's always too loud. I could honestly do without music for an entire stream, and I could sing the whole time, and I would not mind. William Taylor, a member for 24. Jesus, that's got to be the record, right? 24 months. Holy hell. Off to a very slow start, as always. James, oh my god, James is a farming nerd. Wow. Thank you for becoming one of MRG's farming nerds. I know you don't know much about farming, but you know, I appreciate that. And you're not actually a farming nerd, so. Motion to permaban Brian P for bad mayo takes. All right. We're gonna have a motion to ban Brian for bad mayo takes. How do I add a poll here? How do I engage your audience? It says, okay, start a poll. All right, here we go. Ask a question. Should Brian P be banned for bad mayo take? And yes. All right, poll should be live. I don't know how long that's gonna end or gonna go for, but it is live. All right. Oh wait, no, I can't see the whole thing. Oh, there we go. All right, we're back on Courtland. Been editing the map. Gonna be uploaded later after this stream for my patrons to play on. I completely changed the bin setup back here. It's all, you know, I don't like these augers. I might switch them out for something else. It looks funny. Everything kind of looks funny back here, but for now, this is what I got, and I kind of like it. But there's corn drying now in the map, so you can fill these tanks with propane now, and obviously up there where the symbol is, you can fill the bin, the wet bin. Is there no face cam, really? Oh, that's hilarious. Why did this get turned off? Oh my god, is game capture actually working this time? Game capture's working. No way. Wait, if I turn it off, oh my god. Wait. I turned it off and I turned it back on and now it's not working. Oh, now it's working. Okay. Hey, let's go. Now it's working. What's up? Gotta start the whole stream over again. We gotta do it again. Okay, so I don't like this truck. I'm switching it out. We'll do a little drive. Those augers look like a bucket elevator on its side. You know, sometimes I wish John would keep comments to himself. Should Brian P be banned for bad mayo takes? Brian, 63% said yes. I'm gonna have to hear your argument for why you shouldn't be banned. Your face cam looks like it has a different border. I feel like it's always had this border for a while, right? Right. You can 3D print any mod you have? What? I suppose, yeah, if you pull it into Blender. What's up, local farmer? MRG sets his new personal record for almost breaking his stream. So, I don't know. Oh, the other farm that I worked on. Oh, it's over there. So the hog barns are now functional. There's a feed mill for the hog barns, and that farm with all the big bins is all functional. So you can dry your corn at that one as well. The two farms that I worked on recently for a couple of hours are the dairy farm, which we're on right now, and the large grain farm down the road. Pleasant View. Pleasant View, how's your Blender experience? Downloaded the same grain cart, but it's not showing up. The Kinsey grain cart? I feel like I got mine from itch.io, where I got mine. Probably the only time I'm gonna drive down to the vehicle sell point. So how's everybody doing? You got plans for the weekend? I went to Bend last weekend. Bend, Oregon. Don't make your mom jokes, please. I know somebody's gonna make a your mom joke about that one. Don't. Only 30 votes? What's the threshold for votes, Brian P, that we need in order to ban you? Is there a threshold? What was I gonna say? Oh, Bend, Oregon. Beautiful place. Beautiful. Truly. Great place. Bend or North? No, Bend. Not North Bend. Bend. In Oregon. And he made a dad joke. Okay, alright. I forgot if I even have a sell point set. I don't think I do, actually. May have not put the sell point in here. That's fine. I drove down here, so it's worth the... Nope. Nope. Forgot to put the sell point in here. That's all right. We'll just sell it. I'll probably update some of the equipment on this farm. To be honest, I don't like all the equipment on this farm. This is an old save game that I kind of repurposed for this stream. I don't want to... Let's do cakes red. Oh. Oh, did I have the spawn point? I use store deliveries on that field, apparently. Well, the symbol's up here, but it should be spawning down here. I think store delivery. I use store deliveries there. We'll do cornstalk bales for sure. That's on this map. I put it on this map. Alex, I'm doing well. How are you? Are you asking me that question? How is the sound, by the way? Too loud? Not loud enough. Want more or what? More orange equipment? Or do you want... Are you trying to send me more orange equipment? Pleasant. The Iowa map has some fairground assets. Yeah, I saw that. It looks like there's some sheds on there that look really sweet that I'd love to use. Some great sheds. Everything's planted in corn right now, because I just wanted the whole map. I wanted to see what the map looked like when it was all planted, and I just planted everything in corn. But I will probably replant some of these fields in soybeans here in a bit, and then I'm gonna kind of play this save game for a couple episodes, a couple live streams, and we'll see how things go. Now that this farm is almost completely functional, I think the harvesters are the last thing that I need to do. Oh, looks like we got some missing textures there. That's nice. I'll have to fix those. Let's see here. Really only need, oh, we should switch the grain carts out too. I should just do store delivery here at the farm and switch the grain carts out. Switch one of the tractors out. I think we'll keep this one, and that tillage is not gonna cut it for this farm for sure. It sounds good. Is it not too loud? I really should adjust the settings so that you guys can hear exactly what I hear. You know what I mean? That way, I can turn the volume down in my ears and actually hear what I'm saying. Right? Do this. You voted yes to Brian being banned. I'm banning you. Brian won't get banned. Okay, how's the vehicle volume now after I adjusted the sound settings? Nice barn, thank you. Not my barn, but it is a nice barn. I just retextured it. That's it, that's all I did. I think we have to keep the truck kind of out of the way over here because we're gonna be using the gravity wagons to fill these bins. So I think I'll put the truck right here. And then I think I'm gonna spawn the new stuff right here before we head out to the field. That's only two things I think I'm gonna switch out here. I think I'm gonna switch out this case and we switch out the truck, the gravity wagons. Because just like the other stream, I would like to have the newer gravity wagons. We're gonna do Casarius's case. There we go. 335. Weights. There we go. Fenders, monitors, all attachers. I like the LED light bar on this thing. Flashers, USA wait, how do I get rid of the beacon? No front loader. USA flashers, Windows, GPS, of course. Attachers, quick itch. Wait, can I get rid of the maybe I can't get rid of the hazard light. I think that's good. Okay. What's up, Scott? Brian is a permanent member. He enjoys he's a privileged place on this chat. So I think this will be able to haul that grain cart. I'm almost certain it will be able to. And we'll look through here. I voted no as well. All right, I'll end the poll. We'll have another poll here in an hour. But just know, Brian, watch your mouth when you're talking about mayo. Buy 2 of these. I should buy 2 of these. Have I completely annoyed you with all my questions? No, absolutely not. No. Oh, they're good questions. I hope I've been able to answer your questions. You know? If I haven't, then that's even worse, right? Like attempting to answer your questions and then not being able to. Or giving you the wrong answers, I suppose. Okay, okay. Alright, alright, alright. Calm down, calm down. No! This is always so hard. Nope, that's not it. Nope, no, no, no. Oh! This thing is just not as touchy. This tractor's not as touchy as I want it to be on the reverse, which is, I mean, that's a good thing, but. It's so close. I'm so close. Make me strong. Please. Why does super strength never work, by the way? Can anybody answer me that? Come on. Oh, there we go. Nice. Sick. The walk-in doors are too short? Oh no. Oh no. That's so sad. Yeah, Brian's been around since Facebook streaming. That is a crazy, that's insane. That is absolutely insane that you've been around for that long. I want 17 to be soybeans, 9 corn, 10. I mean, really one of these, I've seen this farm so many times. It rotates between like 10. I've seen them rotate these between alfalfa, alfalfa, corn, and soybeans. Like I've seen 17 be so. I think I recently looked at Google Google Street View, and that field is now alfalfa, and this field is no longer alfalfa. It's corn. But okay, wait. So 17 is 17, 9, and 10. 17's across the road. 10's to my left. Okay. You know, I got to get the aesthetics right. 10 corn, 9 corn, 17 soybeans. Because I want to harvest soybeans at some point. Ta-da! All right. We'll go next to the missing textures here. Beautiful. I wonder how far I'm gonna make it. Trying to strategize here, boys. Trying to strategize before I start this field. I think we'll just stop right here. And oh, this is supposed to be on the grain cart. Oopsies. No, I unhooked the back one. Why? What a disaster. What does MRG stands for? Makes real grandmas. That's what it stands for. So, you're welcome. How many cows, like in real life, does this farm have? I don't know. I've never wondered that myself. Probably a couple hundred. But I wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't say it's too much. It's a smaller farm. Damn textures. The tires on these liquid manure pipes always come out white. Every time I import them, or import. Who's the handsome man with the facial hair, and what have you done with them, Archie? Stop! You stop it! You stop! I don't have my glasses on, actually. That's different. I feel naked. All right. I've been looking forward to doing tillage on this map as well. It's gonna be great. My corn stalk isn't coming out. Okay, don't take that the wrong way, people. I know some of you are gonna make a sexual joke about that one. Stop. I like them white wall wheels. Is there wet corn? There is. I mean, there's corn and there's dry corn, if that's what you're asking. It appears my corn stalks are not working. I think the problem, the issue actually is a texture issue. Mayhaps. I'll just disable the straw swath. Yeah. It's not locating my fill plane texture, I'm pretty sure. By the looks of it. Can't tell with the F5 key whether it drops on the ground though. That's interesting. They should add that. Cornstalk bales on Marksville. Yeah. I mean, I haven't worked on Marksville in forever. In like, I think maybe a month and a half, 2 months. Y'all are obsessed with Marksville. You guys really like that map, Jesus. Talking about corn stalks is making me uncomfortable. Bro, I'm just talking about the corn stalks in this field. That's all I'm talking about. You need to chill. I need to cut all the way around this field. I think it cuts over, if I remember correctly, it cuts back in pretty short over there by the bins, so maybe by then, no, I don't think I'm gonna make it all the way around this field on this. Maybe I will, we'll see. Yo, don't come in here calling people goofy gingers. What the heck, dude? That's akin to a racial slur, man. That's out of line. I took the bales. Sam, why are you saying the same message 3 times in a row? Jake says, MRG, you can stalk my corn any day. Okay. I think I'm gonna remove your moderator privileges, because this is sexual harassment in the workplace, and I will not stand for that. Why don't you use courseplay? Because courseplay is for losers. If only I could get this corns. There we go. Courseplay is for the weak. I'm not weak, you are. Sam just needs to get his point across. He's on his way to a tractor pull, everybody. How big is this map? It is a 4x. You're a loser. Don't talk bad to my baby courseplay like that. First of all, you used the wrong your. I'm gonna grammar Nazi you. YouTube, I said grammar Nazi, not Nazi. All right? Don't ban me. Should MRG remove Jake? Is this the new poll? Nah, if we're gonna do another poll, it's gotta be a good poll. It's gotta be controversial. It's gotta be controversial. Like your Mayo take, that's controversial. Sport has no go talk privileges. That's true. That's true. Dude, that's based. Local farmer. That's based. I mean, sheesh, right? Am I saying the right words to attract a younger crowd? Am I saying all the right words? Am I doing this right? Dude, y'all are a bunch of creeps in the chat tonight. Jesus Christ. And I love it. Any new crops on Stitzer? I have not added Triticale yet, but I mean, it has all the stuff that Little Mountain had, or has. So it has all that good stuff. I'd like to add, now that I got corn drying set up on this map and I have a placeable for corn drying that I could just use, a universal placeable for corn drying, I'm just gonna put it all over Stitzer. Put it all over that map, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean. This guy knows what I mean. I mean, I know you know what I mean. I'm looking at you. You there in the back? Yeah, you. I know you. Yeah, you get me. I'll hook a chain up to my 4430 and pull it. You be careful out there, Sam. They should let you add music to your X account so people can vibe with you when they look at your formerly known as tweets. That's a hot take. That's like a MySpace. That's like MySpace pages, right? The corn stalk swath is not working, no. But I think I know the issue. It's a, it's likely a file path issue that wasn't changed. That's a pretty easy fix. Edler Farm, you have a TikTok? Is that what you're talking about? Mr. G. Mr. Top G. Please don't use the Lord's name in vain. Don't tell me what to do. A little slug. I streamed 2 on PC. I got 114 subs. Nice. I think we are going to kind of cut in here, and this is where we'll unload. This is a good spot. I think I should be able to see. Yeah, I should be able to swing around here. You like the new bin setup? I do too. I'm kind of over having individual bins, and I kind of saw something like this. It's not quite what it is, but I kind of saw something like this on Ag PhD. I don't know, like, where like these older bins were connected. So you know, I tried it out. It didn't come out bad. I'd much rather like have to put the auger at the wet bin for a majority of my farms rather than like individual bins. You know what I'm talking about? Why farms don't use grain carts? Why? For this particular farm, the field is just so close to our bin setup that we do not need a grain cart. We will need now. So this farm, these are actually the actual farmlands that are owned by this farm in real life. The closest I could get, I think I did a little research. I think this farm owns these fields. It's the same name that owns them on, but I'm not entirely certain. But for this, like this one will need a grain cart because this takes a while to go up the road from here. It might even need the semi for this. I probably will use the semi instead of grain carts, but for this farm, we don't need, you know, a semi or a grain cart unloading this tractor. We really just need the gravity wagons. Quad range is where it's really Sam. All right, hold on. I gotta read Sam's messages, everybody, because he sends 5 at a time. Quad range is where it's really at. 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 Everyone, can I get a quad range is where it's really at in the chat right now? Copy paste that over and over again. Say it. Say it for the people in the back who can't hear us. Ooh, how am I gonna get the auger back here, by the way? I gotta move this. How big are your feet? That's private and perverted. While you guys are spamming, please call Jake perverted because he is. Perverted and strange. I need to wait. What do I have? I should. There should be. We should put an international on this farm. Honestly. Quad range is really what I like to say. Quad range. Hold on. I gotta do something quick. Okay. Okay, I gotta concentrate for a second here. I posted a poll. Please see the poll. Wait, I need to expand it so I can see it. Where's the international I just downloaded the other night? Is it this one? No, here it is. Yeah, these are sick. These are the best internationals in the game. TBH. Oh, there we go. That's the right color. I think we'll just do that. But beautiful. Finally, I found an international that is worth playing with. Like this is one of the best internationals I've seen. Sick. What do we got here? Oh, it's split 50-50 between yes and quad range is where it's really at. I can't believe this. This voting, it's tight. It's tight. I mean, there's 30% that says no, but it's tied right now at the top. Post on Feet Finder, please. You know what? I did not scoot the field. There's supposed to be a road going around the back of the farm here, and oh shit. And I did not scoot the field dimension back far enough. Anyone who says that one more time is going to get plowed. Anyone who says that one more time is going to get plowed. Anyone who's that. What is going on? I started this. That means you just. This guy is trolling. I think the funniest thing about these streams is when something someone says gets turned into a meme. Like the baseball meme. Oh shoot. Baseball practice from 7 to 9 on Thursdays. Or whatever. You guys know that one. You guys know that meme better than me. It's the best copy pasta. Okay. Stop. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I want it at the as close as I can without the trigger. Okay. It won't move, and it moved. Wait, can I just tap? Just tap it in. Got it. Okay. Whew. Whew. There we go. On Monday and Wednesday, I have baseball practice from 7 to 9, and for me, 7 is when your first stream starts. The real meme is in front of our faces? Okay. That hurts my feelings. How am I, like, this is so, like, I feel like this is, like, impossible to unload into. I hate to get so close to it. Does anyone else have this trouble with this auger? See, look at that. You have to be so close to this thing. In order to get this gravity wagon. I mean, do I need to use a different gravity wagon? Oh my god. Why? Like, functionally, like, when you make these mods, I know, like, people want to be realistic and everything, but, like, at the end of the day, like, I can't move the triggers a little bit, like a foot. It's not that difficult. Look at the trigger I made on this bin, all right? Look at the trigger on the top of that, right? The trigger is bigger than the hole on the bin. Why? Why? To make it easier for you to land your, it's not that difficult. Like, it just, there's some standards that people need to follow here, and it just pisses me off when people like make it this hard to unload the damn gravity wagon. Get in there. Get in there. All right, that wasn't that hard. I'm complaining for nothing. Oop. Good thing you know how to shut up, Troy. You watch your mouth. Okay, wait, I want automatic engine start. There we go. Sorry, don't want automatic engine start. Become really strong. Oh, August, I know, and I know, like, you know, this is like, you're literally supposed to be this close, I guess. And maybe, like, there aren't any collisions on the bottom of this auger. I don't know. Did I bump it earlier? I don't remember. But just, like, you can make it just, like, a little bit easier. Just a little bit. Just, you know, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Skill issue? Oh, my God, Garrett. Yes, you guys who are commenting skill issue in the chat, you're a bunch of harlots. I think we're gonna end the poll. And yes, beat out quad range is where it's really at, which I'm really disappointed about. 42%. Yeah, okay, that's very disappointing. I was hoping people would pick the third option. I really need to use these polls more often. We have a lot of controversial takes on this stream, and I'd really like people to engage and vote more, because you know, this is a democracy until you disagree with me. Then it's not a democracy anymore. And you know, I'm gonna sick the moderators after you. Tony's in. Oh god, honorary member, lifetime member, and moderator Tony. This guy's insane. Tony, it's not after dark yet. Elder Farms couldn't create a YouTube account on his own, so you had to create it for him. Yo, is he not old enough to have a YouTube account? Busted. You should ban okay, oh my god. I'm literally unbannable. Literally. Oh, okay. You meant the opposite. Tony, what's up, my man? What maps y'all playing on nowadays? What mods y'all playing with? I think I have someone to model the 6215 white tractor, which is obviously, you guys know, one of my favorite tractors. It's in my top 10 tractors of all time. You guys know this. And I found somebody to model it and in-game it. And yeah, pretty excited about it. Pretty excited. So he had to do it. I wish the truth was spilled. The truth has been spilled. Is there some drama between Garrett and Edler Farms? Spill the drama, dude. I want to hear this. I want to hear the tea. Is it spill the tea? Is that the expression that I'm supposed to use nowadays? I am in the house, and did you look up Caden David Meyer or not? Who's that? No, if he had one more brain cell, it would be lonely. What are you talking? What in the what is going on here? Jake's throwing butts emojis at everybody. The butt touch emoji, which I know YouTube tried to, or whoever made this emoji was trying to make it look like two elbows touching, but it is in fact two butts. We all see it. Tony, which one? Which message? I'll have to check. Sometimes I go through my Facebook messages and read a bunch and click on a bunch and don't actually read them, just to get rid of the notifications. I'll have to look. Ashen Corner still? That's hot. The messages are flying in way too fast. I need to keep up. Playing with the new case off of ModHub. Wait, which new case? Combine? I know there was a Combine the other day. MRG help. Help. MRG help. Help me. Oh, thank God. What do you need help with? Yeah, I want to hear the tea. After quarters, I had save game on there for 7 minutes, only low 85%, actually low. Oh God, that's not good. It doesn't load anymore. I think like I would love to fix up Ashen Corners here just for live streaming and obviously re-release the map to you guys once I've fully fleshed out all the issues. And the issues are very small issues that, you know, have piled up. But it'd be fun to just do a save game on there. I absolutely adore Ashen Corners. I just, you guys know the story. You guys know the story. What happened there? Jake, you are making me angry. Oh my God, look at these emojis by Heron. Heron, I feel like I used to chat a lot. Do I not see you anymore, or am I not reading your messages enough? Simulation Station is in the house. Can we get some hearts in the chat? And also, I know there's only 58 people in here. You're the most loyal bunch, I know that. If you guys could go give Simulation Station a follow on his YouTube page. He does a great job. Simulation, I found out about you when you were on Ashen Corners and you were doing, what's it called? Like, I'm drawing a blank. When you do the fast forward stuff. Time-lapse videos with the text. That stuff was awesome. I loved that. I think the video that when I saw you playing on Ashen Corners and you're playing with like the right equipment, so everyone else plays with the wrong equipment, it seems, on that map, and it was the one where you're spreading liquid manure, and I was like, I don't know, it was one of those moments where I was just like, damn, I made this map and this person's playing on it. It was sick. Proud mama moment. Proud mom moment, you know? Your series on Core Farms got me playing the map, and oh man, yeah, dude, Core Farms is incredible. Holy hell. That is, it just seems like Oxygen David, like, at the end of 22, he released Chellington, and it was like, okay, this is the standard. And then he releases Core Farms now, and okay, this is the standard now. Oxygen David is constantly setting the standard. You know what I can't wait for is Bullet Bill's next map, if he ever releases a map. And I know Bullet Bill, I'm not a huge fan of Bullet Bill in terms of his interactions with the public, and obviously people using his assets, and people converting Lone Oak over and over again, which is like, no one ever does an adequate job, it seems like. But incredible mapper, and I rank him like second after Oxygen David, second or third. Farmer Andy's up there too. Ashen Corners, everyone playing Ashen. Literally the only people here are people who play Ashen, and that's it. Sport says he really likes Jake. Yeah, but like on a platonic level, like, you'd never marry the man, you know? He can't be trusted. So much fun, even if it isn't set in the good old US. Yeah, true. I mean, it's a brilliant map. Everyone can look at Oxygen David's maps, or Bullet Bill's map. The West Coast is incredible. I think it's one of the best maps ever made. Is it called the West? It's called the West. The West. Is it called the West Coast? No, that's not quite the name, is it? The Western Coast, maybe it's called the Western Coast. If you go check that map out, it's a Farm Sim 17 map. It was incredible. He released at the end of Farm Sim 17. It's probably one of the most detailed maps I've ever seen, and the farms on it are sweet. They're sick. If I were to do masterpieces in map making again, I would add that in there. I missed some corn. Hey Meg, love the live stream. Dude, don't go back to calling me Meg, man. It's been like a year and a half since you guys called me that. You guys don't need to call me that. I play, excuse me, sir. I play with all the right equipment on Ashen. Okay, good. Thank God. Got some good people in here. Smart people. Uh-oh. Dissemination. Any updates on the Agco Rotary Combine pack? Thanks for the shouting. Just sub to Simulation. Hey, there you go. Local, you weren't sub to Simulation already? That's, I don't know. It's kind of a self-report right there. Ah! Bullet Bill is definitely right up there with Oxy. Yeah. I think Bullet Bill is a lot more confrontational Then Oxygen David's like the least confrontational. I feel like, I don't know. I've never even talked to Oxygen, but I haven't seen any bad interactions. I think he just kind of keeps his head down and does his thing, which is how every mapper really should. Every modder and mapper should be. Don't dip your feet in the drama. But yeah, both of them are definitely up there. The maker of Hofbergman, Farmer Andy, and is another one, or whoever scripts for him. If I don't know if it's, I think it's Farmer Andy that does the script. I feel like it's two people that worked on Hofbergman. I don't remember. Somebody have to help me with that one. But they would also be, that's top three. That's literally the top three right there. Oxy, Bullet Bill, Farmer Andy, for sure. I don't know who would come after them. I suppose I could, I don't know, I could figure it out. There's a lot of European mappers that I don't know their names of, but those three are for sure everyone knows. Upper Northeast Farm on Ashton is probably my favorite farm. That's a good farm. I like that farm. It's a little, it needs to be, like I could never find a good spot for the bins on that farm. I feel like putting the bins across the road from that farm would be smarter, like having a flat ground for the bins. I think that'd be smart. And his dad doesn't let him drive alone. Why are you smack talking Garrett, man? You play FS 13 and 15? That, ew, gross. MRG, what would happen if I called you by your first name? I would ban you for all eternity. My real name is Michael. DR modding's maps are goof. DR's definitely up there, yep. MRG so badly wants to say himself after those three. No, I do not. That is a lie. That is a lie. That is an absolute lie. I would never put myself even in the conversation with those guys. I'm just saying, I don't think, I know there are European guys that would be up there and like after those three, but I just don't know their names. You know, there's a lot of great European maps. I just don't, I have no idea what their names are. That's the problem. Time for a little throwback. So on a scale of flat as Giants thinks, the Midwest is how hilly Ellengrad is. What would you rate this map? This map is pretty flat, and this area of Minnesota is very flat. You can see like there's little hills. I can't even like, I don't know. Let's fly and see. I was gonna adjust the terrain just a little bit, but let's take a look. I know there's a hill across the road, but it's not a hill. It's just oh god. See how it's like not even a rolling hill, kind of. It's just a little. You know what I mean? It doesn't. Oh god, I got the shift error. My bad. Sorry, computer. See, this is like, you know, I don't know. It's like very tiny little rolls. So maybe like on the flatness scale, flatness to hilly scale, probably like a 10, or sorry, other way around, like a 2 or a 3. Probably a 2. I'd say a 2. It's got little hills, little bitty hills. Whereas Stitzer would be like a 10. That's near a 10. You like the terrain on this map? Why is that? It is nice. I do like it. This is where I grew up. So like this is the terrain that I'm used to. These are the big fields that I'm used to. I think any map that I've worked on besides Mercer County, let me think, and I guess like Lincoln Creek, sort of, I've had like a personal, you know, experience with, if I could say that. Like my Iowa maps, like Farmersburg and Elkader, that is literally an area that I've been to all the time, and you know, all the Wisconsin maps. The Wisconsin maps, you guys know I lived in Wisconsin for 4 years. LBJ Media was pretty good. Yeah. I mean, Windchaser is an incredible map. I never really got to see what, you know, he could have been with all his, like, all the errors fixed, you know, and a finished, complete map. So I don't know if I put LBJ in like the top 10. In terms of influence on the American side, LBJ had a huge influence, I believe, at least when it comes to mapping. Hashtag Mikey. My friends here in Portland call me Mikey. Use the long storage shed with the silos across the road with one extra bin storage. Also separated those fields a bit. Use the long storage shed with silos across the road with one extra storage bin. Also separated those fields a bit. Are you talking about the Northeast farm? I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. New textures. Yes, the trees and the grass are all the textures that I was using on Stitzer. It's not quite as flat as Illinois, where you can watch your dog run away for 3 days. Right. No, this is just outside the Minnesota River Valley. So on the sides of the Minnesota River Valley, obviously very hilly, but because it's a valley. But then you get up top, and it's a little. This area by Courtland is kind of flat, but then you go up 21 up that way towards my house, and it gets a little bit more rolly. Someday I will do the area that's northwest of here. Just continue up 21. You'll hit my area, which is a lot more hilly up that way. This ground is very flat. But literally, like, I don't know, like a mile to 2 miles, it gets hilly. It's funny. I have a map. I have the terrain actually for that map. I have, and the fields are all painted and everything. Just waiting in the wings. That's gonna be a fun map to work on because that's my hometown. Northwest Iowa. Oh, I bet. It reminds me of Northwest Iowa. In Missouri. Let's see. What does MRG stand for? You have bad hair. Do I have a bad hairline? What? No. Ta-da! Yo, I got that Filipino hair. I got Filipino hair, dude. It's thick, brother. I'm not afraid of it. I just like wearing my Kinsey hat when I'm streaming, dude. I show that stuff off. My Kinsey hat does hurt my head sometimes, though, so. Not perfectly flat, but some little bitty hills. How is the vehicle volume, by the way? Can I turn it up a little bit? Maybe? Mayhaps? Implement lacks grass foliage. What? Maybe I'll need to spell check before you make a comment. No offense. I like my grass. This is an edited version of Oxygen David's foliage, and I would increase the tanner lighter grass a little bit, the density of that, but I'm pretty satisfied with this grass texture. And it's like you can't just like put a grass texture in your map. You have to match it with the other textures in your map. So this texture matches the trees. And oh my god, can I walk any slower, please? Hi, cows. Shut up. It has to and it matches this texture right here. See? You can't just like have offsetting textures that don't work together, right? Unless, you know, and a lot of people who make textures, you know. Jesus, look at the game without, this is what the game looks like without shaders. How are y'all playing without shaders? This is gross. It's disgusting. Get it out of my face. No jokes. It's not. It is Tony. It is not After Dark. Here we go. Here. Okay. All right. There he goes. Can't stop him. I have to go. See you. All right. See ya. See ya, Isaac. Thanks for stopping by. I wish you could put the winter textures from on the grass stuff. I know how to do the. I want to make my own winter textures, but it's gonna be kind of a pain to do. You see why I have a problem with Garrett always making rude comments? I can't tell which one of you I dislike more, Garrett or Edler. So let's put it to a poll. Let's start a poll. Who is nicer? Who is what's a good Gen Z word? Who is bussin'? Who is just who is more bussin'? Edler, Farms, or Garrett? Add option. Oh, not neither. And the poll is live. Oh my god, John is spamming? John, you better be careful. My moderators might not think that you're a friend. They might just straight up ban you. Who said yes? I don't know who said yes. Oh, I don't care who's no or who's yes, dude. I'm hoping everyone says neither, and I like turtles. No, I didn't mess it up. I made it intentionally. Well, that's not how you spell annihilate. They will annihilate. Annihilate. Local farmer telling John to shut it. Whoa. Wowza. Snippy. About to hit him with the ban hammer. Don't hit John with the ban hammer. He's a good man. I like turtles. It is not the same spell. What? You said E-N-I... Okay, it's gone now. I can't see it. You spelled it with an E. MRG for Farming Simulator President. I'm president of the Modders Union. Union designed for modders. We wield a lot of power. On Tuesdays and Thursdays we have baseball practice from 7 to 9. What's up, Mr. Simulation? How's it going? Hello, hello. bussin'. I am not Snippy, I am just higher in the food chain. Lies. You know what? We should be running on this farm is Agco, because this farm actually runs Agco. Seen some orange tractors on this farm before. Unmistakable. When did the modders unionize? I don't know. Now, right now. Modders for fair wages. The local farmer chill out, LOL. Do we have a fight on our hands between Jake, John, and the local farmer? Is that what's going on here? How far along in this map is this map? I don't know, I just updated it. So, I don't know, there's probably like 5 more farms that I'd like to put into the map. It's not that far along, but it's on my Patreon now. Oh, I need to reload. Oh, I'll be re-uploading it tonight, actually. This copy, the updated version. I have to unthrottle myself. Yeah, tone it down. Say something nice to John. Yes, why don't we all say something nice to John? John, I think you got a great sense of humor. There, I did my part. James jumping into the fight too. Oh my lord. James, Jake, and John, 3 of the gospel writers. The gospel of MRG. Ah! That's a compliment. All right, ending the poll. Looks like 59% said I like turtles. Thank God. Truly the greatest country on earth. USA, USA, turtles, turtles. John has a big okay. Got some perverts in the chat. I think, John, I think that Chicago deep dish is the best pizza. Okay. For those of you who don't know, John is from Illinois, from the great city of Chicago. And I think that's true. John, is that true? I have been craving deep dish pizza, actually, lately. As of late. I said that we should get some Agco. Oh god, I'm yawning. That's not good. I have a big hike tomorrow in the morning too, and not looking forward to it. I'm gonna fall asleep during the hike. It's up a mountain. Quite literally going up a mountain tomorrow morning. And it's going to ruin me. I'm going to die. Where's my volume? There's no volume. I don't have enough money. Okay, that's just false. Hey Swags, where you at? We gonna start dropping money again? You guys do not have to do that. I think I want these flashers, actually. Joni, you said a joke before, and I skipped over it. The chat was going way too fast. But I need to read it. I'll read it here in a second. I'm gonna run this baby. Let's do it. Why not? An MRG favorite. Wait, what is this? What is this link? What is this link? Hold on. An MRG favorite. Oh.
Hold on, this is my favorite.
Hold on! Her sister
Hold on!
was a witch, right? And what was her sister? A princess! The Wicked Witch of the East, bro!
The Wicked Witch of the East, bro!
I'm gonna stab him.
You're gonna look at me and you're gonna tell me that I'm wrong? Am I wrong?
It's my favorite.
She
Am I
wore a
wrong?
crown and she came down in a bubble.
Doug.
With you.
Grow up.
She wore a crown and came down.
Get
Grow
educated.
up. Grow up. She wore a crown and came down in a bubble, Doug. You get to go play golf? Lucky. I mean, I don't have to go on this hike, but I'm going on this hike. 'Cause I'm a piece of garbage. And if I don't go on this hike, I'll continue to be a piece of garbage. You're gonna sit there and tell me I'm wrong? Can you send me the Discord link? I'll comment on the post. What post? What's the difference between being hungry and horny? Depends where you put this cucumber. Jesus Christ almighty. Tony. There we go. Now we're running what this farm runs. What are we commenting on? What post? I want to know. Is this a secret that I wasn't invited to join to comment on? I'm sad. It's your birthday tomorrow? Nice. Well, happy birthday, Brighton Bomb. Happy freaking birthday, my dude. I should be drying this corn. I need to go pick up some propane. Maybe we should go do that now. What? Wait. That's not close enough? Are you serious? The vertical unloading line has floating supports? Where are they? What? Where? Oh, these, yeah. I don't know if I want to. Is that one? Is this one removable? One of these floating. One of these augers that's removable, and one of them's not. I don't know which one it is. If it's removable, I'll remove it. If it's not, then I gotta pull it into Blender and remove it. James, what did I tell you about using that term? Jake, stop. Is this thing really running at 8 miles per hour? Well, oh, I guess I needed to shift. All right, this time I got it. I'm just gonna run over it. Okay. 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 Okay, now the trigger's not there. Oh! There it is. Okay, you guys have fun. I need to go get some propane. Propane. I got it. Okay. Hello from the alfalfa fields of Utah. Hell yeah, dude. Perchance Little Mountain, Utah? Tremonton area? Perchance? There's something very loud outside. Very loud. About 2 hours south, but I have family in there. Oh, okay, nice. Hot. I like Utah. Underrated. One of the underrated states. The next farm we gotta do is we gotta return to this farm at some point. I really do. That's gonna be fun. We did that a long time ago. We had this farm. I was on FS19, and then we had the bins were across the road. MRG thinks families are hot. That's not what I said. That's not what I said. It's Utah's hot. That's not what just come on. You're twisting my words, dude. Oh my god. So unfair. Excuse me. Love the little mountain map. Thanks, man. I'm glad. You guys are being so mean to me. Oh! Don't look. Okay. Ta-da. I think your maps are sexy. Hey, thank you? Question mark. Jake, after all the pervy comments you've been making, you have the gall to say that to me. The gall. How dare you? How dare all of you? MRG, can we be friends? Man, tough decision, really. Let's put it to a poll. To a poll here. Really gonna have to put that one. Should I be friends with Edler Farms? Question mark. Yeah. Okay. Yep. There we go. Poll is live. I think I'm gonna fill this up to 20,000. I got a poll for you, dude. Why is, dude, you guys are the biggest perverts. I love you, Ember. Looks like absolutely not is leading the polls at 56%. Yikes. Yikes. Guys, that's not nice. Hey man, I don't make the rules. The LOD texture is different from the actual texture of those spruce trees. That's interesting. I wonder if I need to fix that. Who asked? Yeah, ladies, let's keep it chill. Yeah, ladies. Daddy, chill. Fun fact, you'll never see a propane tank painted black. Why is that? Not nice. You should see the stuff that he said to me. What did he say to you, Garrett? What did he do to you? Did he say mean things? Please spill the tea. God, I love this farm. Still one of my favorite farms. Need to make it a little bit better, but it is a cool farm. Propane. What's up, Kobe? Kobe, you can't paint propane tank more than 20-something% a dark color because the black paint will cause the internal propane to boil, causing, oh, what? Wow, that's crazy. I had no idea. That's insane. Garrett is so much better than Edler Farms. I don't know who to believe. I trust sports opinion though. Well, fun fact, I learned something today. What's up, Bruce? Good evening. We stand with sport. I don't know where to park this tank. It's kind of I think I'll tuck it in here. Could your Ryzen 5 handle FS22? I'm pretty sure, yeah. That's a Hank Hill fact. Propane and propane accessories. Sport, why are you so rude to me? I don't know. What'd you do to make Sport mad? The Kenworth? Ah, jeez, I don't remember. I think you can look up the Kenworth on King Mods. Probably get the original link. Benny, what's up? Did you change your name to all lowercase now? Stock FS22 graphics, or is that a mod because it looks nice? You want to see what stock? Here, let me get in the light here. I'll show you what stock graphics look like, or god awful. I'm using Reshade. Oh, it's not the real Benny. It's a different Benny. It's a fake Benny. A fraud. Do I need to end this poll? Ooh, looks like about 57% said no. So, and well, 42% said absolutely not, and another 33% said no. So that's gonna be a no, Edler. I don't think we can be friends. All right, here we go. Oops. No! I mean this. Wrong button. This is without shaders. This is what the map looks like. Right? Without shaders. Okay, now let's turn the shaders on. You guys ready? I'm gonna turn the shaders on. Get a good look at everything. All right? Just get a good look. And then we're gonna go, whoop! Oh my God, look at that, crazy. The game looks way better now. It's okay, I'm Archie. Not the real Benny, that's harsh. Yo, it's still Benny from the block. ATS? Everybody be playing ATS, huh? Ron Kemmel, what's up, my man? I do have ATS, by the way. We did a couple streams a long time ago. I'm the Aldi's version of Benny. Yeah, he's the knockoff. All right. I think we'll start cutting up and down now. I want to try to cut as straight of a line as I can. And then maybe we'll put this on a worker and run grain cart. Perhaps? No? It looks horrible without shaders. I know. Absolutely terrifying. isn't it? Disgusting. Another new mod pack. What do you got for a mod pack now, dude? What are you scheming? The great value, Benny. Dollar store Benny. Oh yeah, college football's in a couple weeks. Yo, what do you guys think about? I mean, we got any Big Ten fans in here? I went to Wisconsin, so obviously gotta be a Big Ten fan. And I heard news about Oregon and Washington joining the Big Ten. That would make USC, UCLA, Oregon, and Washington the Big Ten. I think, hot take, Oregon and Washington will actually do fine in the weather. Obviously it doesn't, it's not, you know, the weather's not like Midwestern cold, you know, late in the season. But I think they'll do fine. I think USC and UCLA are gonna be trash when winter weather rolls around. You live in Wisconsin? Nice. I went to UW-Madison. Go Spartans. Okay, I can't agree with the Ohio State and Spartans, obviously, but I think we can all agree that we want to absolutely, you know, rub USC and UCLA's face in the dirt, right? And I hope we do. Imagine joining the Big Ten because your conference is too weak. Clemson, so I like Clemson, but I mean that's literally the only thing you guys got going for you in the ACC. By Florida State, I guess. The SEC is terrifying, man. The SEC is truly terrifying. I feel like those West Coast teams, they'll have the recruiting. They'll certainly have the recruiting. So, I mean, maybe the Big Ten can compete against the SEC. I mean, Ohio State's been really good. They tend to choke, though. No offense. But can I Jesus, Garrett, what is wrong with you? But, you know, I'm from Wisconsin, but no, I don't think Wisconsin chokes. I think Wisconsin is, we're just like, fool's gold, you know? University of Wisconsin's fool's gold, typically. We like do really well. We get ranked in the top 10 most of the time, and then we play Ohio State and we lose. That's just how Wisconsin is. But if you've ever been to a Wisconsin game in Madison, they're sick. They're the best football games I've ever been to. So much fun. Madison is one of my favorite cities. I love Madison. And miss Madison quite a bit. Great place. Mad town. The FCC won't let me be, or let me be, so let me see. They tried to shut me down on MTV, but it feels so empty without me. Who told this guy to bring out the M&M? Well, Florida State is ranked higher than Clemson. Someone doing the rankings is off the perks. I don't know. Florida State's got good recruitment always. Isn't that true? Am I wrong? You miss Culver's most, don't lie. I miss Culver so much. My favorite, my favorite was always like driving around Wisconsin, looking at all the dairy farms, oogling and ogling, and yeah, seeing all these farms, driving by, and then stopping by Culver's in like a random town in southwestern, south central Wisconsin, grabbing Culver's, and then continuing to drive and see all the dairy farms. I don't think anything's gonna anything except maybe if I like drove around in like upstate New York or something like that, I guess, and saw all the dairy farms up there. But I don't know. It doesn't really compare. Stitzer. The reason why I love working on Stitzer is because it reminds me of like a lot of Wisconsin. Seen the shit that goes down in Lacrosse? No, isn't Lacrosse kind of scary though? I'm hoping to go down to Lacrosse for a bit. Don't go to Lacrosse. Yeah, Wisconsin drivers are terrible. I feel like people are driving drunk constantly. They're not as bad as out here though. Oh my god. West Coast drivers are insane. They're psychopaths. You want to go somewhere in Wisconsin? Go to Madison, dude, or Milwaukee. Parts of Milwaukee are pretty sick. I think Madison's the best city, honestly, in Wisconsin. I love Madison. Got that college town vibe. Right, it's squeezed in between multiple lakes, and there's a lot to do. I mean, not as much as Milwaukee, obviously, but you know, Milwaukee's not the greatest city in the world. Got a high crime rate, I think. Madison's sick, though. Have you ever been to McFarland? McFarland. Where is McFarland? I feel like I've heard of McFarland. MRG, react to a Lacrosse Code Blue cam video before you end the stream. What? Locust Street in Milwaukee is a must. Yeah. Wait, which one is Locust Street again? I know that name. Utah and the Mormon 500 minivan race. Okay, that sounds terrifying. This, like, do I lose any gas while on idle? Farm sim logic? No! Oh god. No, did I ruin it? If I should just take this into the editor and move the trigger. Yeah, see this? Okay, so you see that little box there? That trigger needs to be moved out just like this, like a foot, and it would be perfect. It's just like way too like realistic. You know what I mean? It's that little square, that little thin wafer like square right there. That trigger needs to be moved out. Otherwise, this auger is just like, it's perfect. Except for that one thing. I could check Madison. Yeah, dude, go check Madison out. LSP, go to Madison, check it out. If you want to go see great farmland, you know, go west out of Madison. Go up to Ashton Corners, dude. Go up to Ashton. Go up to where Ashton, the site of my map is located, and then take that road west, and you'll hit Marksville as well. Marksville's over there too. That's like literally like 2 miles away from Ashton Corners. Go check it out. Go get you a Culver's cheeseburger, butterburger, right? Go west of that out on that road. You're gonna hit so many cool farms out that way. Hidden in the hillside. What's up, Alex? It's really close to Madison. It's southeast of Madison, and it's right by the Lake Wab. Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I have been to McFarland, yeah. Sounds fun. Yeah. It is. It's a great place. Go down to New Glarus, dude. If you're old enough, go to New Glarus and go to the brewery there, dude. Get you some spotted cow. and then take the roads west out of sorry, not Stitzer. Take the roads west out of New Glarus. That farmland is sweet. It's amazing. You've done that? It's so cool. Yeah. Wait, what I'm talking about? The farming simulator multiverse. Hello? Hello? Zip code of Milk is the most incarcerated zip code in the country. 62% of that zip are either currently or have been incarcerated. I mean, okay. Let me, hold on. Let me, I have a comment on this. Let me look up this zip code really quick in Milwaukee. Yep, okay, that's what I thought it was. Arlington Heights. Ah, man, I shouldn't say anything. Arlington Heights, North Division, Amani, Franklin Heights. Yeah, it's, I know exactly. It's west of 43. Yeah, and I think it's like north of what is this? 190? Also, but oh wait, I'm thinking of a different neighborhood. What yeah. But let's look at this map. No, don't make me. Okay, wait, what do these colors mean? Yep. Okay, so that, let me show you this. Let me show you. Let's do a little lesson here. All right, get these ads out of the way. A little lesson. All right, little lesson. The problems that's going on in the city. Okay, talk about the incarceration. This is the zip code right here. North Division, Arlington Heights. Okay, that's it right here. Now let's look at Milwaukee Journal Sentinel, and let's look at the segregation. Shorewood, you guys know Shorewood and Whitefish? You guys know these, right? You guys seen the houses out here? You guys seen the houses in Whitefish Bay and Shorewood? They're gigantic. They're huge. They're on the lake. Some of the richest people in Wisconsin live here, right? These are all African-American communities right here. This is the zip code you're talking about, right? Heavily African-American. It is the most segregated city in the United States. So when we talk about incarceration rates, when we talk about bad stuff like that, we can't do that without having, and I went to law school, had conversations with the police a lot in law school, took a lot of policing classes. I didn't become a police officer because I don't have the balls to be a police officer, obviously. Look at me, I'm playing farm sim like a little dingus. But you can't talk about Milwaukee without talking about the extreme segregation in that city. I'm not trying to like woke scold you guys or, you know, give you some liberal talking point bullshit. I'm just saying that city is so highly segregated. It is so sad. Like how it's mapped out and how it's laid out in terms of the rich versus the poor and white versus black. And it's, you know, I'm not proposing any solutions. I'm not making a political statement necessarily, but it's honestly, it's so sad. It's what happens, you know. Segregation was a big thing that we talk about in law school, especially in constitutional law. Controversial, touchy subject, I know, and there's no easy solutions for any of this. And there's a lot of reasons why, you know, that crime rate is probably high. You know, one being, you know, bad people, but another is poverty and white flight and property values and all these other things that are just bad that go unaddressed. That's my speech. There's a lot of things wrong in every city, obviously. Portland, for instance, I live in, and the homelessness problem is horrible. Milwaukee needs to be fixed, honestly. Yeah. MRG hates police. That's not true. That's not true at all. No, I think that was kind of an eye-opening class for me in law school. Was it's called Law and Society. It's like policing practices, and like University of Wisconsin kind of like invented community policing, which I like the idea of, at least. I don't know how it's bore out in the data in terms of effectiveness, so that's something I would need to learn on my own, I suppose. I don't remember a whole lot about that part of it, but community policing is just basically like police officers, you know, and the community that they police interacting more, you know, and actually addressing like what's going on in the community, rather than like in like, you know, it's like saying like drugs are the problem, and then the community is just like, no, drugs aren't the problem, it's, you know, whatever, theft or whatever, something like that. It's this other issue, then, you know, it's listening to them, not just like, and focusing on that issue. And then alternative methods to just like incarceration, you know, it is incarceration is just like one part of many, you know, angles to the issue, right? You know, is it, you know, lack of rehabilitation facilities, you know, stuff like that, better youth programs, you know, lack of funding for that. Another huge thing is lack of public school funding, because property values are so low in some of these segregated communities, or in other communities, whatever, poorer communities. I mean, this isn't just like a black versus white thing. I mean, it's just poverty-stricken communities. It's property values and like public schools just don't get the funding that they need, and then, you know, we just kind of like lose our youth that way. You know what I'm talking about? We lose our young people that way. That's how they make bad decisions. They're stupid kids, you know? They're dumb. They do crime. My sister's friend lives in Whitefish, and it's crazy. The house storm. I know. I know. Kane, my ex-girlfriend lived in an apartment in kind of downtown Milwaukee, but we could easily drive up to Whitefish and the other neighborhood I forgot, what's south of Whitefish, and we'd walk around and the houses are just gigantic, huge. I mean, for good reason. Like, look at it, it's right on Lake Michigan. I think the biggest thing that I'm trying to say is there's no like straight answer for any of this. There's a lot of nuance to these issues that people just like, I don't know, both parties like to be like, it's this, it's that, you know. It's just like all these different, it's a host of issues, and obviously you can't take a blank slate approach to issues like this. This has to be it's a complicated solution, right? You have to approach it from multiple angles. You know, interpret things from multiple angles, you know, be kind of a smart guy, big brain, you know, five head is what I am. I'm kidding. I'm an idiot. I'm actually a moron. How long have you been making map making now? Dude, since 2019. Since 2019, man. That would be 4 years? Yeah, almost, yeah, 4 years now, dude. Isn't that scary? You guys have had me in the community for 4 years. I have grown up in Wisconsin my entire life and never heard anybody with a Wisconsin accent. Really? It's only people in Milwaukee that talk like that, I feel like, because they're like, they think they're from Chicago. From Chicago. That's because they didn't grow up playing Farming Simulator. Exactly, dude. If only more kids played Farming Simulator, that's how we solve crime among our young people. What has changed for you since you started? Wow, good question. Like in Rowcrop, in terms of like what has changed in terms of the game, or what has changed in terms of like how I approach modding or mapping, I guess. So I guess there's two. There are different answers for those, I suppose. I guess they're kind of the same answer, aren't they? I suppose for modding, on my end, it has become a lot easier. With experience, I know, like, okay, today, like, I was adding a bunch of things into COURTLAND, and yesterday, for a couple hours, and every time I ran into an issue, I immediately knew, like, in my head what the issue was. You know, so the ability to diagnose an issue with a mod in a map is pretty quick. I think after years of doing this, you're like, oh, yeah, okay, I know it. So, like, my fill plane is not showing on the corn stalks, right? Corn stalks should be coming out of the back of this combine, right? And the fill plane's not showing. It's likely a file path issue. You know? Or something in the fill types XML that just, like, got missed. Stuff, real quick stuff that, you know, you can pick up on. Your approach to mapping, community management, overall opinion of the game, I guess. Oh, okay. Wow, that's a lot. Yeah, mapping has just gotten easier. I've learned more techniques. I have, I guess, better techniques for making maps now. Like, this is my oldest map that I have, actually. Besides, like, Alcator and Farmersburg, this is literally the oldest map we're on right now. That's why it looks old. The fields look old. Field edits are terrible. I made this after making Farmersburg, and then I switched to Mercer County and just straight up worked on that. Portland is a huge W, thank you. In terms of the community, I used to, like, be in with the drama and, like, involved with the drama among modders. Now I don't want anything to do with it. I just want to have fun playing the game and modding the game and making stuff for you guys and sharing that. The community, I don't know, is maybe less toxic now than what I remember. What the heck just happened to my combine? Did you guys see that? Something on the axle was flying out. I think the community's a little bit less toxic, maybe because I avoid it so much. I don't know. Lancey Boy quit and then came back. I guess he's back now, right? He quit because of the toxicity. I'm like, dude, Lancey Boy, you've been in this longer than me. You should know. These are how people are. There's a lot of people who are very entitled in the game, and then a lot of people who are really chill. Many more people who are chill than entitled. But I can understand, like, being frustrated. This is not fun. Modding's not always fun. Stitzer has been fun, I'll admit that. That has been a fun experience, but it's a lot of work. FS22, because I had FS22 on my old computer and I'm hoping to get into it. I have, is my website still in the links? Go take my lessons. Yes, I have lessons from start to finish. And they're working on an FS19 map. I will likely redo those lessons here soon, and I'll probably have to redo them for 24 as well, but I'll have a whole separate... I'm just going to record myself mapping on some of these lessons just to show, like, how I build a farm from start to finish using all the techniques that I teach. If you check out my website, I have my tutorials there. Your approach to mapping, opinion of the game, though, man. I don't know. Texture wise, 19 kind of sucked. No, the base game map on 19 was terrible. Oh my god, Ravenport is the worst base game map on any farm. Like, what were they thinking? That was terrible. Elm Creek is a lot better. Lot better. I don't know. I'd like them to stop making maps. Or sorry, it doesn't stop making maps. Yeah, stop making maps, please. I like them to stop making games every, like, right now it's 3 years now. Every 3 years. Just stop that. Like, why can't you make it every, like, 5? Why is it, you just... I think it's because they, like, run out on cash flow. You know, and the DLCs don't pay enough, so they had to come out with a new game. I don't know. It's like a catch-22 or whatever, you know? It's like, you have a big staff, or a big enough staff to push out a game every 3 years, but, like, can you reduce the staff size and go every 5 years, you know, and just let people mod? I don't know. They're trying to make it into this culture thing, like with the you know, like the conference, you know, the farm sim, you know, what is it called? What was the thing that they just had where they showed off the horse DLC? FarmCon, sorry. Which is like, okay, BlizzCon, Blizzard can have BlizzCon because BlizzCon is literally like how many different franchises, right? It's 4 or 5 different I mean, they had HOTS, but they have Overwatch, StarCraft, World of Warcraft, you know, what else? And, you know, World of Warcraft, but then you have Warcraft, you know, so like it's, BlizzCon is a big thing because like tons of people play BlizzCon, right? Or sorry, play Blizzard games, right? Oh, and Hearthstone. Tons of people play Blizzard games, right? It's so silly to have a farm con. I just like it. I don't know. It's just, you know what's even sillier is having an esports for farming, for a farming simulator game. Nothing tilts me more than that. It's so silly. I think most of all, what makes me mad is it just feels like the game is put out, and yeah, we get the DLCs, and you know, a quarter of the DLCs I like, you know, like, so like Pumps and Hoses I liked. Vermeer was awesome, perfect, great DLC, exactly what I would have wanted. But modders already had Vermeer baling equipment before this iteration of the game. And Kubota was great. I mean, Kubota was all right. I like Kubota. That's good. I would love more John Deere implements. Holy hell, you have John Deere and no, you're just gonna milk it. I know they're just gonna milk it for every iteration of the game. There's so many John Deere implements you could have. I just feel like they waste their energy on a lot of things that I wouldn't waste my energy on if I were the director of the game, you know. I think it's so, I don't think the esports aspect is gonna go anywhere. BlizzCon is just Bobby Kotick rolling in a pile of money. Exactly, James. I just feel like that they have a reason to have BlizzCon at least, and that is, you know, they have a whole culture around Blizzard games, and they have whole like lore and everything. Do you think allowing early access to your maps has been more or less stressful? Good question. In the past, it used to be stressful, but now not so much. In the past, map making was literally how I was paying rent. Live streaming was how I was paying rent. And so it was a lot more stressful back then. It's how I paid for healthcare too, you know. So now I have a full-time job and I can map at the same time, and I'm in a good place to be able to do that. I think when I was doing stuff for a living, doing what I want to do is I obviously like want support for my work. I want like my stream to blow up like it used to, like the good old days. And I want to use that money to save up. I want to buy a plot of land out in the Oregon countryside, and I want to farm. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. But back when I couldn't have those dreams and aspirations. Very stressful. The uncertainty of it was very stressful. Yeah. Sucked. Now it's great. I like it. I think my Patreon Discord is the best it's ever been. Honestly, it's fun. People are nice, understanding. And see, look at that. My tractor's broken. Oh, it doesn't do it. It only does it when I raise the header. Bro, Tony, you do not understand how much of a lifesaver you were. For real. You and Swagger were my two biggest contributors, and I would not have... never would have been able to do Lincoln Creek. Or probably even move to Portland down here and have the life that I have down here in Portland without Tony and Swagger, K-Swags, and a couple of other people as well, but mainly those two. Would never be where I'm at right now without those two. So like I owe everything to them. You can plot my land. Okay, the Jake is just Jake. Is your girlfriend on vacation or something like that? Why are you so hyped up? See ya, Kane. Thanks for stopping by. Giants can take lessons from Rockstar because the people who work with Rockstar know what they're doing. Rockstar's awesome. But Jesus Christ, they've taken so long on the next GTA. What else was I gonna say? I'm glad to see that more people have Patreons nowadays. I think that that's how it should be. I caught a lot of crap back in the day, along with a couple of others, when we had our Patreons, and those people who were giving us crap started Patreons. Hilarious. I think that's the funniest thing in the world. And now they have their own Patreons now, which is how it should be. It is optional. I don't think, as long as you're not keeping mods indefinitely to yourself, I think it's fine. Jake is on a roll tonight. I can't stand that guy. You should do an office tour. You mean my apartment? No, my apartment's very messy right now. I prefer to not do that. I'm gonna be moving hopefully here in next week. Gotta get approved for this apartment. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. See, there it is again. The rear axle on this thing is breaking. Steering bar. What is that? The steering bar? Sway bar? I wish they would stick with one game and just keep updating it. I wish that too. I don't know, there's a lot of things that I don't know. I think that their business model requires them to milk aspects of the game, as in like, I don't know, slow milk aspects of the game, as in like save. They don't have corn drying, right? I miss the bookshelf in your face cam at your old house. That was a while ago, man. That was like 2 years ago. My bank thought something was majorly wrong with all the donations. Tony, I think it's time for one of your classic jokes. Can you tell us one of your classic jokes? Just one Tony joke. I just need one Tony joke right now. But yeah. Anyways, Farm Sim has its ups and downs. I think overall the game is and the community is in a way better place right now than it used to be. Having said that, it could be better. Namely, what we talked about when we were harvesting on Stitzer, in that modders don't get paid anything for the amount of work that they put into their mods. It's the myth, the legend. What's up, American Farmer? The myth, the legend. Tony's bank thought he was donating for the feet pics. I mean, at that point, I would have done anything. So yeah, feet pics weren't out of the question. When's the map out? This map, I don't have a release date set yet. I would like to have this out before Christmas so that I can just solely focus on Stitzer, but you know, we'll see how it goes. Stitzer is my sole focus right now, and this map, I am going to spend maybe like a couple hours a week working on it, tinkering away at it, but Stitzer's like, you know, my free days I spend like all the time working on Stitzer, so that map's gonna be sick. Cannot wait. Cannot wait to get that finished. But in the meantime, Courtland and Lincoln Creek are two things that I'm currently working on, just like fiddling around with. And Courtland is available to my patrons over on Discord. This and Stitzer too, but like Stitzer's, you know, I'm constantly updating Stitzer. Stitzer will be updated again next week. We're on a bi-weekly basis now. Which I need to add corn drawing now. And animate the doors and get the harvest doors working and get the animals in and all those things. But with me moving next week, that might be challenging. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Are these new corn textures? These are AWs, right? Am I right on that one? These textures? They're great. There might be newer ones out there now. The ones that I use on Stitzer, I'm gonna split those corn textures. I'm gonna use this corn texture for like, you know, corn that you're gonna be harvesting with a combine, and then silage corn is gonna be a different texture. The one that I have in Stitzer right now is going to be silage corn, that texture. Probably been asked this, but is this map released? No, it's over it's only accessible through my Patreon at the moment, but it will be released eventually. It's just not my primary focus right now. I just updated I just updated it this week actually, and I will upload after the stream after I get the stupid pipe fixed over there. So I'm on Courtland and my textures ain't loading in. You're on Courtland. I think I haven't uploaded the most recent update to Courtland yet. You're on if you're playing Courtland right now, that's an old version. This is the new one, and I'll upload it as soon as this stream ends. I do want to fix the texture on that slurry pipe so that you guys aren't bothered by that, and then maybe add the milk cell point in. Corn textures aren't loading in. I think you're on an older map. Yeah, you're on an older version. Next week I'll probably work on just like for 2 or 3 hours, work on the farm to the way to the south of here. Well, not way to the south. I think it's midway through the map, and the farm across from it, because I'd like to do a save game on that one. That one has cows. It's like one big machine shed and 2 Quonsets and the lean-to. I'll switch out that lean-to for a newer lean-to. That map, and then across the road there's another farm where I'm gonna put the bin site, and it's gonna be a bin site that's similar to this one. That one's gonna be sick. Not gonna be like this dairy farm, but still be fun to play on. It's not for people who are willing to challenge their patience. I mean, I guess, yeah. The thing about this area of Minnesota is that the farms are not huge. And the equipment they're using is not huge. You know, these are smaller farms with like medium to large size equipment. And huge fields that they just spend all day harvesting. So I guess, yeah, it will test your patience. Okay. Is that a 2388? This is a 2588. I was playing with it last night on the map. Notice the same thing. The tie rod comes flying out when you lift the head and turn, but if you zoom in on it, it's not that. Yeah, that is weird that it does that, huh? And it's only when you lift the header. Very interesting. Never seen that before. It's a nice combine though, I like it. You know, when it's doing what it's supposed to. Ooh, nice sounds too. I don't think I've ever been on the inside of this combine. Not bad, not too bad. She do take a while to unload though. Come on now. Come on now. There you go. Good stuff. What do you call a lesbian with long fingers? Do I want to know? It's another awful joke by Tony. Here we go. Here we go. Let's hear it. It's gonna be terrible. I'm gonna get it this time. I'm gonna get it this time. I'm gonna get it this time. I'm gonna get... Well... Oh my god. That's terrible. How this map? Oh, I don't know. 60? I mean, really, that all that needs to be done is to add the other farms. But there's a lot of functionality in it already. So it makes up for lack of farm. I mean, there's 2 functional farms. This farm and the big grain farm in the middle of the map. It's got sell points and everything. And okay, I got it this time. I got it this time. All right, people, don't yell at me. Don't yell. Okay, I got it. Look at that. Hey, let's go. I gotta animate a lot of doors on this map as well. I hate animating doors. It's the worst. Sucks. It's going? Okay. I need to turn this off. There we go. But now, oh, I actually turned game capture off. That's what I did. Oh, oopsies. Oopsies. Let's pick a song to roll credits to, huh? Let's pick a song to roll out the credits to, huh?